Now I know what that was.
What?
There's a thing that says, "Can you hear me?" But you were trying to get a hold of me. I get it. I just couldn't be present for a second. Oh,
Totally.
coffee girl, coffee girl. Yes, that's
Cheers.
right.
Oh yeah. It's a little cold now, but that's okay.
Oh, I
Still
just made
fuel.
mine. I was so happy. Heck yeah.
Mm,
So, do you think you're going to get back to that body doubling?
that's a great question. I love it. I just had so much on my plate. I needed to remove things. And I haven't thought about it until you just asked me. So maybe, who knows? I will think
Okay.
about it for sure.
Yeah, because like I was thinking about joining you, like,
Okay.
occasionally, because like I really could use like a work buddy, and I love how you do that.
Yeah, I really do love it. It does help me get things done as well, even if it's just me. Like I
Right?
see myself and I'm like, you have accountability now. So, could be. Yeah. We'll see
What
if
a
that's in the
trip.
future.
Okay. So, you want to pull a card for me, and I'll pull a card for you?
Let's do it. Yeah, let's see.
We never do that. Might as well.
We don't.
I have two oracle decks today.
Hmm.
I have the Good Vibes deck, which is my friend's deck,
Okay.
and her name is Shaman Isabella, and so
Beautiful.
that's her deck. And the other deck that I have is Cryon.
Ooh.
Yes, I love Cryon.
Mm-hmm.
I work with Cryon occasionally when I'm doing like galactic things.
Yeah.
It's very interesting for me because there's like so many different energies that we work with, right?
Mm-hmm.
And all of them have their own their own personality,
100%. 100%. Yeah.
right?
I was choosing decks today and I brought two as well. I brought the Angels and Ancestors Oracle, which I used last time.
Ooh, oh, that's pretty.
And then
Mhm.
this time I brought the Rose Oracle.
I love that one.
Ugh,
I
it's
love that
so
one.
soft and sweet and also hits you hard sometimes. I love it.
Don't you think that that's like what it is like right now? Is that
Mm,
we're very emotional, and people need a lot of emotional support?
absolutely. Yeah. Oh yeah. A lot. All right. Do you want to go first?
Sure, sure. I'll start with my Cryon deck.
Okay.
We'll do. You want to do a collective read?
Sure. Or were we gonna do for each other?
Yeah, let's do each other. Okay, so here we are. So from Cryon. Oh, you know what? That's so funny. Okay. It was the one that was on the bottom of the deck for a long time, and I love that one. So hold on, all right?
Okay.
I was like, oh, look, that's really cool. Ooh, two great cards. I love these. I like this deck, how they work together.
Okay.
And so, Cryon. Do you know who Cryon is? Do you know who Lee Carroll is?
Mm-mm.
Lee Carroll is like Paul. I forget what his last name is. Daryl. I'm sorry, Daryl. Who Daryl is for Bashar, and so
Oh,
Lee Carroll does Cryon. Okay, and so the first card that you got, Laura, is called the Energy of Love. It's the energy of love,
oh, that's beautiful.
right? And I like how it has like what comes around goes around. That reminds me of that. But what came with it was the key to enlightenment lives in your mind. And remember how we were talking about the rose deck, how it's soft and it's
Yes.
loving,
Yes.
right? Okay. And so I think that you're already on the right track. I really am feeling like with these cards for you that you are understanding that transmutation lives within love.
Love that. Yes. I felt very
Yeah.
warm.
Yeah,
Very
trying to
warm.
get everybody to learn that it's in their mind.
That's hard. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes.
The first card I got for you, Lucinda,
Okay.
was from the Rose deck, and it's Morning Dew. Clarity, a fresh start, a positive outlook. Oh, let me get it.
Ooh,
Come on.
I love that.
Well, oh, there she is.
Felt that. Ooh, that's beautiful.
Beautiful.
I can see it.
Yes, I
Yes.
love that.
I
And
like
then
those soft cards.
I would love to pull from this Angel's Ancestors. It needs to shuffle quite a bit. Oh, there we go. Just needed to get the right one in there. Shaolin Master, be graceful in movement and action. Ooh.
Ooh, oh yes. I've been getting a message to be super mindful, right?
Yes.
You can absolutely ask a question.
Absolutely. Welcome, welcome.
And is that how you want to do it, Laura? You want to do questions today? We usually do, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
So if you guys have any questions, or if you want to know like about the energy that's going on right now or anything, all right, we would be happy to help you down that road. Today we're pulling oracle cards. So not tarot, but oracle. And I have a couple of decks. The first deck I have is the Cryon deck. And the other deck that I have is the Good Vibes deck. And then Laura has a couple of decks. She has like the Rose deck, and she has...
I have the Rose Oracle.
Yes.
And then I have the Angels and Ancestors. How's my medical appointment going to go? My throat.
How do you want it to go?
That's a good question.
How would you like for it to go? All right. How would you like for it to go? The more worry and concern, the more effort that you put toward it that is of a negative connotation, the more likely you're going to have an outcome that you would feel or relate to as negative. Okay. So if it's something like it's been brewing because you went and had it checked out, so it's been building. It isn't something that just happened overnight. That's not what I'm sensing. And I'm sensing it's like a throat chakra aspect. That's how I would look at it.
It is.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah. And what do you think about expression, Laura? What are you getting for expression about it?
Ooh. I feel, well, there's definitely a blockage there, and warning. And I agree with you. What I was going to say, because throat is always about expression and needing to have something come up. So like you said, it was brewing. It's bubbling to the surface. It's wanting to come. I want to go. They found abnormal lumps. Yeah. So there's that physical blockage, but also that's been created from something deeper.
Ooh, okay. Can I go first?
Please.
Okay, I pulled 2 cards for you, all right? And okay. All right, perfect. I pulled 2 cards, and it really is about expression. Yeah. And no matter what the outcome is, you're already on the way to healing it.
Yes.
Okay. So that's what I'm getting, is that you're already on the way to healing it, whatever it is. You could, it could be any number of things, but you're already in acceptance of a situation. So because you're in acceptance of a situation, that puts you in alignment for the healing. You're already asking for change. And so I see that I like you said I have a hard time expressing myself. And the 2 cards that I pulled were become a mirror for the world to see. All right. And that's what that's what's difficult for you. All right. And use your intuition. All right. And so
Mm-hmm.
I would say with these two cards, like, I don't know if you can sense this because you shut down an awful lot and you don't trust yourself because your emotions are kind of a little bit all over the place. And because your emotions are a little bit all over the place, um,
Mm-hmm.
you're not sure how to express yourself. And it's not a good or a bad thing. It's that you're in judgment of yourself. So you're holding the energy right here. Okay. And that judgment, it comes out in concern. It's always going to represent itself. And so right now, the world is coming awake. So over 8 billion people came into an understanding of divine feminine recently. So the divine feminine energy is your intuition. Your intuition is how you feel about things. It's like the meanings that you create about the sensation of life that you have. So sensation can be waves of frequency that you read with your body. Okay. And right now you're being asked to trust your intuition. So this is self questions. These are self questions that you have to ask. You have to ask, okay, so do I need to know anything about this? You need to ask yourself, do I need to know, hey, body, how old am I feeling? Hey, body, can I support my child? Because, like, you have a 3-year-old, 8-year-old, and probably an 18-year-old right in there. Okay. And so it feels like there's like this tear aspect to where there's been things where you have felt like you've been stifled. And when you get stifled, you're going to hold that energy there and then it's going to represent itself somehow. It has to because it's working. What I would say is positive affirmations would probably work for you.
Mm-hmm.
They
Mm-hmm.
really would. And I would say things like, everything is always working out for me. And I would say it repeatedly in different ways and different connotations. Like, everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Everything's always working out for me. Everything's always working out for me. And I would use that as a mantra. Another mantra that I would do that is really good for you because getting into gratitude for yourself is key for you. Like, grateful that you're breathing, grateful that you're on this side of the dirt, grateful that you got to open the door today. But gratitude is really going to help you. So if you just keep telling yourself another mantra of thank you just say thank you over and over and over to yourself. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So for me, it'd be like, thank you, Lucinda. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And what I did was I brought my energy back to me, and that gives me the access I need to begin to heal myself. And so no matter what your outcome is, because I feel like it's shifting already. So no matter what your outcome is, if there are physical representations, they will have to be remedied, right? And then your spiritual connotation is trust yourself, but you have to unfill your fullness with how many emotions you have, and that'll help you a little bit. Okay, and I'll leave you with that. And what about you, Laura?
Well, our cards and reads are very aligned here. The first card I got for you was the Sacred Union, Beloved Within. So this is inner and outer relationships. So Lucinda mentioned it's within you. You need to use your intuition. And in fact, I got the next card was Codes of the Seeds. The blueprint is within you. Take the next step. And Lucinda said, you're already on the right path. You're already doing what you need to do. And to close it out with my third card from the other deck, it's Earth Mother, feel loved and comforted. And I want to read a little bit about this because this really brings it all back home from the first card. And it says, and you've heard this because Lucinda even mentioned it, you may have felt overwhelmed or out of control emotionally recently, but you are now moving back to your natural center, and that will bring you to a place of clarity and openness. If you have had challenges with your mother or with being a mother yourself, know that the energies of mother healing are with you to help clear any ancestral blockages that are preventing you from making this sacred love connection. You are being guided to make choices that are based on love. And all of that just brings it back together. It's that inner relationship with yourself and outer relationship with someone else in your close orbit, whether that's your mother or your children or that love. So as long as you're making those decisions from love and the affirmations, it's so interesting Lucinda said that, because that was the first thing I got, because that's what I do when I don't feel well or I have something that is, physical. I start with the affirmations. I go with the feeling and the being, and I say, I feel this, I feel that, I am this, I am that, whatever I want to feel and be. And it helps so much. And so I'm fully all about this.
That was great. That was great. And we will leave you with that. Okay, and so we
I think Kelly was next.
Oh yes, Kelly, yes. Good morning.
General.
And then General, here we are. Okay.
Oh, wow, that was fast. That was fast. Actually, I'm gonna just go with all these. Lots of mother in today. Whew. You're welcome. Do you mind if I start?
Please.
Okay, so Kelly, I pulled from the Rose Oracle for you. And like I said, it was very fast and they came out like this. So I don't know if you can see, but it's literally like 1, 2, 3, 4, like very clear. And so we got for you the Rose Garden, innocence, forgiveness, be gentle with yourself. I think that's big for everyone right now, being gentle with yourself. Healing the mother line, healing ancestral work, mother line, growing up, the child within, inner mother, innocence, gentleness, tenderness. And then after the rain, silver lining, relief, hope, mercy. It's over, and acceptance. Wow, that was just, oh, the full path right there. Again, full circle. So being gentle with yourself, going within, really listening to what you need, because as you know, when you take care of yourself and fill up your cup, then you can take care of others, and then you can really shine your light and help others. Ooh, something throat too. Then you can speak with clarity and with confidence too. What did you get?
The same.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that what it is that what I'm getting is that Kelly, you're having, it isn't really difficult. You're saying it's difficult, yet you're in expression of kindness and support. And what you're navigating, what I'm seeing you navigate is friendship, and how friendship is working within all the many aspects of you and who you know. All right. And what we're really learning is that no matter what other people might believe, our beliefs are the most important to us. And our beliefs are our common sense, our intuition, our nurturing nature. That's our physical, that's our divine feminine. And then our divine nature of thought and intellect and reasoning, that's our divine masculine. And see how you just cleared? Okay. All right. So you have to give yourself a break.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody else is going to give you a break. You're the only one that can, because you won't take the break unless you give it to yourself. All right. So you have to give it a rest, so that way, whatever the story is that you're telling to yourself, like right now, you're very clear. You came into alignment when we started, which was really beautiful. And that means you have a desire for ease. You have a desire for change to be beneficial all the way around. That's what that is. So you're noticing external aspects that you don't have any control of. So the two cards that I got, like how I'm reading them, it's very interesting for me. So I got in the void, creation happens, but it really feels like the moon. So when the moon is void, of course, that's how you're feeling. Like you're meandering from one constellation to the next, and you're not really on anybody's radar, especially yours. And what they're telling me is that it would be a good idea for you to sit with yourself and connect and talk about how you would like things to be in the world, because you're very powerful that way. You have a lot of emotion, you have a lot of intuition about betterment, and you don't necessarily have to express it to others out loud. It's you expressing it to you and then living that vibration, because that's what's going to change everything around you. It isn't, you already know that acceptance is key. And when you practice acceptance, it goes into surrender. That allows us to let go of what is. Then you can start to masterfully decide what vibration you want to practice, and then that changes the opportunities around you. So you're really going into your mastery. Trust your common sense and your intuition. That's what divine feminine is. It's about like, well, here, let's take care of the kids. Let's take care of like the community. Let's, make sure everybody's taken care of. And that's natural to you. And oh, that cleared. That was good. Okay. All right. And then this is the first card. It's in the void, creation happens. And you don't feel like you're meandering now. It feels like you understand you're kind of floating. You're floating and you're making it up as you go along. And if you tell a better story to yourself of the circumstances that are going on in a reality way, right? Where like there are horrendous things going on, and this is what I would love to see come out of it. I would love to see everybody released. I would love to see everybody, whatever. All right. However, you're speaking your truth into existence. Okay. And then really, they're telling me that you need to do some more meditation and connect with your higher self a little bit more, and trust yourself. Trust that your intuition is on point. It's not nice to know everything about other people, but when you do, it's okay.
I like that.
Okay. You're doing really good. Let's just say you're reading it on point. You're reading it on point, and it's really fucking sad. And it's okay. Just keep telling yourself you're doing a great job. Just keep telling yourself you're doing a great job, and that life is going to be all right. And it's really a lot of mantras. Okay. If we keep saying mantras to ourselves, then what happens is that our vibration literally changes, and then everything starts to change around us because the vibration changes. So if we were to get into like this, for now, everybody would think farcical place, to where like everything was roses and we just started speaking nicely to one another. Can you imagine 8 billion people just speaking nicely to everybody, right? Can you imagine?
Can you imagine?
I can. I get chill. I just got chills. Because we could change. We got us here with the other vibrations. Right? Okay. So let's see. Thanks, Kelly. And then we have
Debbie.
Miss Debbie. Yes, thank you. Good morning, Debbie. Okay. A general reading. Great.
And Debbie did say she's been thinking about her nephew, the late husband.
You know, when I had first read it, I started to tune into it, and I thought that um, you're doing some healing around it as well, but you're also doing healing around loss in general,
Mm.
loss of loss of how things used to be. It's not a melancholy. It is a recognition, I would say. It's more recognition than anything else. It's not overwhelming or consuming. The grief isn't. However, what is somewhat uh, consuming is the mind, your mind, okay, is saying, why don't I feel enough? Why isn't this like this? How come this is like this? And that's actually you disassociating from your emotions. And I would say that it would be like they're showing me outside. And I don't know if you live in a place that has snow, but they're showing me. So springtime is probably, that's what they're saying. So springtime is probably when you'll you'll have a better handle on what the messaging is, because you're getting a lot of messaging, like a lot of messaging. And I would, if I was you, they keep showing me a garden. So I don't know if you have access to a garden that's all sunny and everything, but if you have access to a garden, they're telling me for you to go and sit outside and invite your loved ones to come and sit next to you and talk to you.
Mm.
And it will sound right, and it will sound like your voice at first, because
Yeah.
that's who's talking usually, but you're translating the energetic connection of that alignment. So
Mm.
you're doing it. You're a clairvoyant medium. Everybody is. Okay. Everybody's psychic. Okay. And what you're doing is you're aligning. Oh, okay. Okay, great. Yes. Okay. Because I keep seeing like a sunny backyard. And so I'm going, that's only in California.
That's only in California.
And there she is. I know, right? I'm such a snob.
Oh, that's
I'm
beautiful.
such a snob. Oh, good, good. Yes, yes. And it really is about slowing down. It's about
Mm.
slowing down and not getting everything done. It's not about that. It's about navigating it with your intuition and with your common sense. Like, how can you apply this to make better your life and everybody in it? Not for you to do it for others, but how you can have a better experience with everyone, right? With less limitations. So you go in with what your particular vibration choice is. And the two cards I got for you. Ah, this is so perfect, I think, anyway. Okay. So I got compassionate action. So more affirmations, right? And trust yourself. It really is about trust. So Neptune moving into Aries is all about your intuition, all right? Being on fire.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one is surrender to the beauty of life,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so yeah, that's what I keep seeing is to go outside and allow, because you're moving into a place where you're doing a lot more communication, and trusting it and just allowing it to be something other than you is okay, because we're shared consciousness. So we are one mind, right? Or one spirit or one energy, however you'd like to look at that. But yeah. What'd you get, Laura?
So at first I wasn't sure. And then as you started talking and it all came together and makes sense. And so the first card I got for you was High Priestess, harness mystic power. Yes. So here we are, right? Lucinda was talking about being psychic and hearing your loved ones, and this is perfect, okay, in the garden. So I'll skip to my third because there, no wonder I needed the rose oracle today, right? The card I got was release the petals,
Oh,
transformation, death and rebirth, shedding, all change. It's beautiful. And so she's releasing petals. She is like in a garden as well. And it's just
oh,
really beautiful
yeah.
and
I think there's a lot of
allowing.
peace and salt
Mm.
and peace and And therapeutic value. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's
Peacekeeper
beautiful.
was my other card. A
Oh,
harmonious resolution is possible. And I'd like to read just a bit from this one here.
yes, please.
And it says, you're being reminded by ancestor wisdom that truth will always be revealed in the end. Choose peace. You know it's calling you. And it also says this is much more power, or there is much more power in choosing to move forward from a higher perspective. This will allow you to connect deeply to the guidance within and the intuition that will lead you towards the healing of the whole situation, along with any wounds it may have inflicted on you. Which is just beautiful. Just beautiful. Ooh,
That was really good.
love that.
Yeah, so I would like coming back to it just real quick. I would also understand that external aspects are going to trigger all of our grief. All right. And that is the easiest way to get into your emotions. Cool. Yeah. And so that's why we'll have a lot of remembrances. It's not a good or a bad thing. That's just natural to us. Hello, Miss Anna.
Hello, Anna.
And then we have a card, please, General.
All right.
I wonder how that sounds to the person on the other end of this, right? Where we just start chuckling. We're like, oh, that's the energy.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Oh, she's sending giggles back. I love that. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. Anna, I love this first card for you. Oh, all right. Let's see what else we got.
Love you too, Debbie. That was really a beautiful
reading.
So
it's going to be interesting. It is indeed. Okay.
I'm getting chills. Are you getting chills?
Yes.
Okay.
Now I'm curious what this deck has to say, because this other one. Yes.
Okay. So there. Okay.
This one. Okay. Oh, okay.
Man, a lot of throat clearing today, huh?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. Oh, you too? See?
That's right.
You're digging it out.
Right. When we come into an energy, we're all in it.
Yes.
So when everybody who's on the thread and who's present with us right now, you're naturally going to feel sensation like we feel it. And you're gonna be in this open space of understanding. So you'll have understanding and meaning that you personally are translating from the experience. And that's what we're all doing. And it's called an entrainment. And so we're all in it together. That's why it's like, oh, that makes total sense. We don't know each other. Well, we do. I love you guys. I know we know each other. I'm excited.
Do
you want to go first?
Sure. Okay, so the first card that got me interested was from the Rose Oracle, Rapture, Sensuality.
You said that and all I heard was Calgon, take me away.
So, sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy, and pleasure. So, this was the
Ooh,
first card.
yes.
Okay. And then I got lineage of the rose, moved by the goddess, here for this, soul call, gather, which makes sense to me with moved by the goddess. You're really feeling, and we've been talking about this, right? Like we're really feeling more into ourselves and what our intuition is telling us. It's coming out physically. And so sensuality, using our senses to really understand more about what we need to give, what other people are going through. And what's interesting is I pulled from this other deck, Angels and Ancestors, and I got Trader, exchange energy to create abundance.
Oh,
And I
yes.
love this because so this is a fairly new deck for me, which is why I'm always so interested to look into the little book and see what it has to say.
I love all of the little ways we dip and curl.
So in here, what stood out to me here was that it says, allow yourself to be open, honest, and vulnerable. Okay, so this goes back to the sensuality. Be vulnerable. It says this can prepare you to open up to even greater opportunities in the coming days, weeks, and months. And it's about connecting. It says make connections and exchange information, talents, or support. And I've got the chills over here. So I feel like this is a really interesting, awesome opportunity energy for you.
It feels it I don't know why, but like I get different connotations in different ways in my mind, right?
Sure.
And I'm very open. So as you're talking, I get Miss Schwan from Mad TV or
Okay, I know
Color,
exactly what you're talking
and
about.
I hear he looking like a man. He looking like a man. And I'm like, oh, okay. Okay.
I think that was Mad TV, yeah.
Okay. All right. Yes. And so yeah, so they're telling me it's probably a romantic sort of aspect that you're calling in.
Intriguing.
Right? Yeah, I'm very intrigued by that.
Mm-hmm.
And what you're doing is like here is some sound advice. It's very direct because you like direct advice, okay? So the first is breathe in the beauty of who you are, breathe out judgments. That's the first one.
Yes.
And it's like you're readying yourself for yourself. That's what it feels like. You're readying yourself for yourself. Trust your intuition. You're getting even better and better. You're clearing out a lot of self-imposed limitation, which is really good. The way that you speak to yourself. So these two go together very well. And so the first one is breathe in the beauty of who you are, breathe out judgments. And the next one is your body is listening. So whatever it is that you're talking about,
there it is.
That is what's happening in your body. So this right here, this whole picture right here really represents for me a lot of angelic energy of healing. And when I looked at it, I was like, wow, this is like pretty impactful. And there's kind of like a water on the bottom of it. So you're above your intuition. So you're coming from your heart space. You're doing really, really well. You're very heart centered. I would say that you're getting to a place where you're willing to entertain partnership, yet you're still investigating what partnership means to you and how you feel about it and what you would like in a partner. And I would keep practicing with myself, and I would maybe even write a letter to myself if you're interested in partnership. I would write a letter to myself that was coming from that individual. Okay. How would I like for them to talk to me? All right. See how that exercise builds in accountability for who you are? Okay. And then you have them write you a letter. You write it to yourself, but you have, it's like from them. That's the connotation. And then you can go, let's see.
Yeah. Wow. And that's that vulnerability again, being vulnerable.
100%. 100%. And I would say if you wrote the letter, and like I've been suggesting a lot of scripting for people, because that it's going to help. What you're doing is you're learning how to tell a different story of your same life. Right? And so you could tell it, you could look through any lens that you would like. You could say, ooh, today I'm going to go to the mall. And I know that when I turn left at that palm tree in the center, there's going to be a guy. I don't know what he's going to look like, but I'm so excited. And then you might turn left. There may be a shit show happening, but it will make you laugh. All right. Because you're building this connotation of like where you'd like to be. You're not actually looking for anything. You're looking more for yourself. You're looking for a reflection. Okay. And that's why we all stray. We're actually looking for a reflection of us. So you're fine. Look for yourself and you'll be great. But yes, really good cards for you.
I love that.
Me too. And then we have
California Sammy.
Yes. Ooh.
Year of the horse.
Fire
Nice.
horse. Oh goodness. Well, can I say a couple of things? Not too much, but just okay. Please. So even though we're going into the fire aspect of the element for the Chinese New Year, we're shedding the wood and we're closing thousands of years of cycle. So the horse, the fire, it initiates a brand new cycle. So this is like an amplified version, but it's also co-creation energy. So when Neptune stepped into Aries on the 26th, water became the flavor of the day. So water doesn't consume the way fire does. It doesn't destroy the way fire does. Fire is also very passionate. It's also like your drive to get things done. But water flows, and water will unfold. All right. So ride fire like water. Flow with it that way, because your dreams require a lot of faith. And that's what this is about, this transit. So 14 to 16 years of building what it is that you would like to receive and be. And you could start today and enjoy the next 14 to 16 years. Okay. And so that's a good one. Okay. You're welcome, Anna. Okay. So that's fire. Okay. So just understand that fire, that's why fire is masculine energy and water is feminine energy. And you want divine feminine energy because that's going to guide you for the next 20 years. That's what's going to happen. So at least 20 years. Well, all those transits after, yes, we'll probably still be there. Okay. Fire horse away. And manifesting is all about your mind and your feelings, right? And so if your feelings are all over the place, it's usually because they're full and you're trying to get rid of them. So you're leaving them here, there, and everywhere, and it's kind of willy-nilly. But if you just sit still and you decide, wait a minute, I think I want to feel happy, it'll be easier. So practice that a lot.
It's that easy. It really is. Man.
I wish I could remember 100% of the time, but it never works that way.
You know what's funny?
Like this whole program, all these programming things that we're doing, right? It's just to remind me to stay straight.
Well, and then the first card that came out was Sub Rosa, hidden in plain sight. Right? Just that easy. Mysteries, learning, and teaching. Learning and teaching.
Okay.
Oh, there. No. Oh, I'm stuck.
So since this is a great year ahead, all right, and this is a short version of a year, just to let you know, it's a later lunar start and a shorter lunar return. So it's less. This is a very succinct year, like this. Okay. All right. So first, this is a cordial wave from spirit, right? If you hadn't had the challenge, you wouldn't be who you are. That is something to remember. That is how your intuition is built. The experience gave you common sense. The experience gave you a bunch of tools to use in the future. All right. And compassionate action, which really aligns with Neptune moving into Aries. And it's all about faith. So those are the two that I have. So it really is about faith and moving it in the direction that you would like by saying affirmations, getting out in the sunshine, doing things that make you feel good, because your vibe changes. Your vibe can affect up to 5 miles around you at least, right? And so in that, you have the power. You have the power.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, tell us about the fire horse.
So, as you know, hidden in plain sight, mysteries, learning, and teaching, right there. Then, this is perfect. The bud, potential, promise. It's about to happen. Keep going. It's about to happen. Keep going. And from the other deck, I got Sage. Be devoted and committed. So
yes, that is big. Being devoted.
Again, yes. Yes.
If there is a way that you want for your life to be devoted to that.
Yes. Oh, chills. All the chills.
Don't be outside of it saying, I want it to be this way. Say, what can I do? Compassionate action. What compassionate action can I take that will further this experience in the direction I would like?
Compassionate action. I love that.
Right? That's great.
Yeah. And yeah, definitely the words we say are so important. Want will just bring more want. So speak it as it is, because it is.
because you said so.
Exactly.
Gosh, Laura, I love our Thursday mornings. This is really good.
I love Thursdays. I'm so glad we switched to Thursdays. There's something about Wednesdays where I think I needed, like, what I've penned it in my head is wide open Wednesday. I need a wide open Wednesday.
Right?
These Thursday mornings are beautiful.
They seem to work out really well.
That's so
Thank you so much, Sammy. That was lovely.
Thank you. Yeah, this is beautiful.
Well, thank you, Laura. I hope you have a great day. Thank everybody for joining us.
Thank you. This was wonderful. Join us next week.
Same bat channel next week.